Well, Heidi ho, neighbor aunt. Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy Nottingham.
And today we've landed right here in Verona, Wisconsin.
In Epic System Campus, or Epic Campus.
You might be asking, what is Epic Campus? Tell us, Joy.
Well, they're basically a software. It's mainly done with like medical versions because
So a medical software company?
Medical software company. But it's all different types that they use it for. I personally have actually used Epic software at the beginning of the
world shut down.
Yes, basically the unforeseen nature back in, so many years ago. It was when a lot of the lab testings weren't basically doing their turnaround times really quick, where my company pulled a bunch of us from
Their job.
the corporation that we were all throughout the whole US to help with minute clinics that were doing the lab testings to help provide the answers. Unfortunately, with it taking 10 days, like I said, a bunch of us were pulled, so that's where we were. That was why we were working remotely, and then having to go into the whole Epic System software to get them their answers.
Now, but you might be like, okay, so you're at a software company in Verona. Is it just because Joy worked there? No. The company's principle is the more fun the workspace is, the more creative the people are, the more productive it is.
Yes, they want to make it a more fun environment.
And it became so fun, so magical, so whimsical.
Everybody heard of it.
And everyone wanted to come here. So now the campus is actually open to self-guided tours on select days with select hours. And with that, you're able to come walk around and see this beautiful campus. So it's amazing this software company made such a fun, productive campus that it became a tourist attraction.
I'm so happy they did.
And that's why we're here, and that's why we're bringing you along, and we're about to go do this. So hopefully you like this kind of weird, quirky, whimsical, fantasy type worlds, and you're going to come along with us. And while you do, but before we do actually, could you like this video? Maybe subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that yet. Comment down below. Throughout this video, we're going to go through some magical lands. Tell us which is your favorite. And now it's time to do this. Step right up. Let's go for this ride. We enter the main entrance. It's set up on this giant property, numerous campuses. Time we're doing this tour today, we got about 2.5 hours today.
Hightail it.
We have to hightail it because they said each of the campus, Dr. Seuss sit bench. This is going to be hard to hightail it, Joy. Each of the campuses, they said it could take an hour to tour. If you want to come walk around, make sure you have some time.
Not only that, do it also if you can on the weekend, because
Then you get 5 hours.
during the week it's only 2:30 to 5, just because that's when they stop with like the jobs and stuff like that.
And then weekend, it's 10 to 3. We're hightailing it to the Learning Center because
They have a carousel.
we're going to see Central Park, Wizardly World, and a Storybook area. But the Learning Center has a carousel, and Joy wants to see said carousel. Looking at galaxies and outer space, the Hubble Ultra Deep Field. It's really crazy to think this campus is so big and so cool it becomes a tourist attraction. Just taking in some doors, Camelot, suits of armor, balls and chains. And I love all this stuff. From a yellow submarine to Popeye on a rocket. The tables in the sitting area by the carousel are shadow box tables. This one's filled with HO scale railroads. Another is filled with baseball, or this is what I want to make for my mom. This is awesome. To store her seashells underwater. I don't know about the guy drowning in the center, but it still cool. I think it's a magnet.
Yep, so it moves those around.
If you're a fan of classic coin up like I am, seeing Chicago's coin company bandbox is pretty epic. Mini carousel. main carousel. In the middle of a company's work campus, there is a carousel. In case you haven't kept up with our channel, Joy is in love with carousels. So when she knew she was coming to Epic Campus, she wanted to see the carousel. Everything is funky and weird. There's different chairs everywhere you can sit. We have a person's face on this chair. A wood bench right away. You can't sit with the Blues Brothers, but they're here too. To get started, we actually get packets that gives us directions through each campus of where to go. We're going to start at Central Park and then go to Storybook or Wizard.
Yeah, we have to choose.
Wizard's Academy or Storybook. But I just blown away by all the different art. Everywhere you look, there's something amazing. We have to go downstairs to get from Andromeda to Central Park. So we're making our way through Starlight Hallway. Our package talking about how each building has a theme meant to inspire creativity and a sense of fun. But a special love for space runs throughout the whole campus. Joy has the map. Tess, tell us where we go next.
Heaven.
We go to heaven. We don't go into hell. Could go see Satan, the devil, Lucifer, Beelzebub. Now we have two options to go by. We could take the stairs up to heaven or one of these two elevators.
It just says walk up to level 1 or try your luck with the elevator.
Well, then elevator to level 1. So we could do stairs. I want to try my luck with the
You don't want the
elevators.
stairway to heaven?
They said we're going to find some character. Oh, we're greeted by the devil. Devil dog, we're taking the devil dog up to heaven.
So then it says free slide. Walk past Rocking Ralph to find the top of the slide. While the trip down is not strictly required, it is much fun.
This is Rocking Ralph. You might be saying, what a beautiful, weird piece of art Rocking Ralph is, and then you realize you could climb on him. That's some pretty epic rocking horse, Joy.
You can slide down or you can walk down to level 1.
Below you go, look out below. Well, there's a slide. I guess that means we're going for a ride. Coolest campus ever.
Let me know when it's safe.
All clear.
I love how it's like the clear above, so this way you can see. I want to work at this place.
I know. I think everyone wants to work at this place. So now we're heading up to, where are we heading up to?
Cantina.
The cantina. This is one of the most epic things ever. That we're in an office complex.
Fun tour ever. Walk under the sandstone arches and head to your right to find the gray double doors that lead into the cantina.
Yeah, when I expected cantina, I wasn't expecting a Star Wars cantina. Look at the theming they put in this. The Outlaw Lounge. We have some helmets of the Resistance, because droid heads. And since they were saying outer space is a common theme, we actually have photos of astrological spots. Oh, and that's right, there is a band in the far end. We are making our way to the next building, which is ISIS, through the windowed walkway. Each building we're walking like from heaven to ISIS isn't different campuses. All these are just Central Park, one of their massive campuses. Carpet almost looks like lava or fire, and of course, because we have dragons.
The dragon guards his treasure with a view of Central Park.
Ooh. In the far end of the dragon's lair, we see the dragon actually guarding this building. So look at this. I was like, Central Park? This one's not going to be cool. We want to go to the fun ones. I was mistaken. This is awesome. Hello, troll with a lightning bug. We have entered Juno. We gotta be careful not to step on the traps. It looks like a train's coming.
It's supposed to be tumbleweed.
Oh yes, there is actually tumbleweed put in this campus. Look at this, connecting the two wings of Juno. We're crossing the sky bridge to the Grim area.
Oh my gosh.
And when I mean Grim area, check this out. We actually have Hansel and Gretel's house. The Cheshire Cat. Look at this, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. You never know, we came down on the floor and we have a little cafe here with Bunny and crazy graffitied hallways. Did you know the robot was actually inside the duck, inside the one man, inside the next man, inside the blue man? You can see the line. Right now we're going from Central Park to the Wizardly campus, but we are going to cut through the Wizardly to get to the Storybook. This cafeteria, based off the famous railroad station in London. Harry Potter? Joy, which track do you want to get? What platform are we supposed to be on? 9 3/4. I think we found where we want to go. Alice, Oz, Grimm, and a chocolate factory. But I want to look at this. You never know what you're going to find. Look at this. Dinosaurs chasing birds. We actually have a train car where Epic staff can meet for lunch and formal meetings. But also, for people that are here to get around, they actually have cow-colored bicycles to get around this campus because it's so big. I feel like we just left the Wizardly area and we're making our way to Storybook with this colorful walkway.
Oh yeah, because the other one was like more like train station.
Yeah. And look. I see Hansel and Gretel's. Just like Hansel and Gretel, I want to go eat that little gingerbread house. Can we eat the gingerbread house? Is it on our plan? Joy, you're not mad, are you?
I'm not mad.
Really? Because we're all a little mad in here. Something about this, I think things are up or down, things are left is right. This bird is hanging upside down. Or are we upside down? Look at the fireplace shaped like the heart for the Queen of Hearts, the white rabbit statue. Playing cards. It's one of their big meeting rooms. And everything's about details. We're in the playing card room. We have some playing cards on the wall. But since it is a Alice in Wonderland theme, you can see the white roses haven't been painted red. And to the left is a little sitting area where we actually have the Mad Hatter's hat and coat. Oh, look how friendly the King of Hearts is, but that Queen of Hearts.
Off with their hats.
You ready to go downstairs to Oz? Do you know how we get to Oz?
We follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Bum, 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 bum. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. You can see the transitioning from still the Queen of Hearts area in Alice in Wonderland into the Wizard of Oz. Tin Man, do you need a heart? Toto, are you both looking for Dorothy?
If I only had a brain.
Nobody gets in to see the wizard. Not nobody, not know how. We got directions right here that tells us we have to go in.
That's cute. The table is so awesome.
You can follow the yellow brick road. Joy, are you blown away by the amount of different art that this building is filled with? You dropped a house on my sister. Those ruby slippers are mine. Miss, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I'm a good witch.
Good, because all I want is a sandwich. In Oz, we can see some of the shops over there. New arrivals, green sparkle high heels, not ruby red. Watch repairs. What did you do? You scared the poor lion. He has no courage. Next stop, Monsterland.
The discovery of a pack of rather cute little monsters was unexpected during epic campus construction, but they have proven to be quite an asset.
Oh no, a tornado's coming. I hope everything's okay. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Look at this. This spot keeps building and building and building. Newer buildings. We'd actually see how themed the outside is. We're doing, you could do inside tours or outside tours. We're doing inside. But from the outside, you could really notice how beautiful Oz is. We're following this green-eyed monster. You see, he brought his lunch with him. To Jules Verne. Purple Mon store. Yeah, it's a one-eyed. Instead of monster, it's Mon store. Yeah, and this right here is the Purple Mon store.
This is really the cutest thing ever. It's so epic. It's all the different colors.
They definitely chose the right name for their campus. One-eyed monster. We gotta hop a ride in this yellow submarine.
So we got one level up.
Did you know? In the town where I was born, lived a man. Oh, we're going to the chocolate factory. Charlie, do you like chocolate, Charlie? I'm in a yellow submarine, then I'm gonna find a golden ticket.
Well, first.
Oh, we actually do have the Beatles yellow submarine. They're right next door.
So Phileas, his entourage.
I feel like this is me and Joy on an adventure on an elephant, walking around this campus, exploring it. Joy has the monocle and mustache. I just have the mustache.
Hey, I don't want a mustache.
Well, in the picture you do.
Walking towards the main staircase. Don't worry, should you fall prey to the mummy's curse and begin to walk it like an Egyptian, it'll pass.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
We are now making our way to the Explorers Club, inspired by Around the World in 80 Days. At the end of the Around the World in 80 Days, we've hit a hallway inspired by Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues. We see the tentacle busting through the wood floor, tentacles coming out the walls, going up. Look at this. We have our nod to the Beatles, the Octopus Gardens. We made our way to the Asian turret. Now we can really see Oz out there, the whole campus here. As grim as the fairy tale. Making our way over the sky bridge, past the movie posters. And that's the fun thing. We have these little guides that are guiding us. But even though they're guiding us, we don't know what we're going to find. Like when it said Game Board Arch, I wasn't expecting an arch made up of all different clue games. Then we make a left, you said?
At the end of
We count the clue game, try and figure out who solved the murder. I think it's with the revolver in the libraries. We have a book, and it's the Raven. Who would the Raven have been? This doesn't help. We actually have mosaics of all the characters of Clue. I always was Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the billiards room. Oh, this is one of the coolest staircases today. Look at that. Alfred Hitchcock, Edgar Allan Poe, Sherlock Holmes. Nothing hidden in the drawer. Quote the Raven Nevermore, the puppet from Goosebumps, all the fun decor.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yep, he's investigating. He's investigating because this is a real who's done it. Was it you? We found the bookshelf that is anything but elementary. I think it's because this office is a secret door. And I like this shelf because hidden on it are all Avon aftershave bottles. But if you didn't know, it is titled Hidden Conference Room. We're leaving Jules Verne, and I think we're heading to one of my favorite.
The sweetest treat.
We're going to see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And you can see before we were standing in this Asian turret looking at Oz, we have a giant octopus as a centerpiece out here, swallowing up a ship. Every time Charlie went by, he would begin to walk very slowly, and he would hold his nose high in the air and take long, deep sniffs of the gorgeous chocolate smells all around him. M&Ms. If you come here, you know it looks like lickable wallpaper. Don't lick the wallpaper. But it's snozberry. The snozberries taste like snozberries. And it's really cool how this whole campus is set up. I feel each building, the staircase per each area is sort of like the center point of the theming. As you see in the Willy Wonka area, the Charlie and Chocolate Factory area, you see chocolate chunks being melted, and if you look around, it's like the whole production of chocolate. Even the staircase are inlaid with little wrapped pieces of candy. See the chocolate being poured down into the machine? Marbles clustered together, representing everlasting gobstoppers. We got an Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa, Doompa Dee Doo. I got a question pondering for you.
The next clue.
Yeah, which way we go next?
Okay, straight ahead to the skyway, which will lead you to the land of Grimm's fairy tales.
Oh, Grimm. Looking back to the outside of the Alice in Wonderland, we can actually see the card guards guarding the entry. And up near where we are, some mushroom toadstool stools in the fairy ring. That's where you go to make a wish. It says it, Joy.
Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out.
No, just a frog.
Then you're still a human.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe if I eat this apple, this witch wants to give me.
No.
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 Oh, I know your name. Your name is Rumpelstiltskin. You always gotta tell people because people are silly. You see Rapunzel let down her hair, but it does say, do not attempt to climb down Rapunzel's hair. Someone left some breadcrumbs on the carpet. I think we need to follow them and see where it takes us. We made it to Hansel and Gretel, the witch's house, the little gingerbread house. Have a beautiful bench. Mr. Wolf, you're in the wrong story. This is Hansel and Gretel, not Little Red Riding Hood. But if you want to follow us, Joy just told me the next time we go is to Grandma's house. Maybe you want to come along to Grandma's house. Stepping over roots and pine cones. And you can see we've got some wolves because we're heading to Grandma's house. Going over the stream. Grandma, is that you? What big eyes you have. Just to show you how far we were, that was Oz. There was where Jules Verne's was. We walked through Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to the Grimm, and we're going back to Alice. And mind you, that's all one of the campuses. We wanted to get through more. 2.5 hours is not enough. if you try to come on one of the weekends when you have 5 hours to do this.
I think it's like 10 to 3.
Because you'll need that time. I guess the next step is one way out. We have to go down the rabbit hole. The staircase is themed. We went down the rabbit hole and I'm giant. Everything is small.
All clear.
All clear. Oh, it's awesome. It's like it's a big chair.
This one, tiny.
We made our way to Rabbit's house.
He's somewhere.
Look, you can see the shape of the exit is a rabbit. And there he is going down the hallway. The art is so beautiful. We have horses made out of horseshoes, random metal, with a dragonfly on his nose, with spark plugs, screws, and a fork making up that dragonfly. Every campus is so magically themed. And each one of them, different themes. I'm really blown away by this because we're not talking 1 or 2 buildings. We're talking a complex that they have around 6 or 7 campuses on. Each campus has at least like 4 buildings. Different floors to buildings are different themes. Different buildings are different themes. And like they're putting all the fairy tales in one, but then like there's fantasy like wizards in another. They have a farm here.
Southwest-ish.
We came on a day, we only have 2.5 hours. We will be back. I don't know when, but we will be back. There's a tree house in Endor. Like, think about that. I want to go in an Endor tree house. I want to see all this. And we will one day. Wisconsin, we like your state. Epic. We really like your campus. I'm like, how do I get a job working here? I want to hang out here.
Right?
Ride cow bicycles, and you really did make a beautiful, fun campus. You'd be just wandering down the path going, oh, this is nice. And then a 3-headed hydra. Each of the campuses, you get a brochure. And we raced to show you as much as we could. There's indoor and outdoor routes each campus. But if you had time, they actually have bingo you could play to find the different things throughout said campus. The amount of time you could spend visiting a software company campus, having fun, exploring, is amazing. Look at this. We're entering heaven. The door handles are video game controllers. She's going to drama and I'm going to hell. I haven't seen this out yet. Okay.
This is the devil calling. You've got hell to pay.
Press 1 for Visa, 2 for MasterCard, 3 for American Express.
Okay, I'll come with you, Joy.
That was crazy.
I always heard, if there's a button to push the button. So we make our way through the celestial-based hallway again. Sign truly does say it. It was epic.
I can give you, are you comfortable with like a QR code?
As the amp we saw at the start of this day waves us goodbye now. Sadly, our time here at Epic Campus has ended. We saw the most we could see in the time.
Oh my God.
Hopefully you got a feel of how amazing this is. We will be back, don't know when, but it will happen. We will share more with you. And if you're thinking about coming here and you're like, well, how expensive is it to walk around a self-guided tour? It's free.
this
You
is
park for free. You walk in to the main center here at the Prairie campus. They sign you in. They tell you, what do you want to do? They give you brochures.
It's great because you go in and they show you the whole, like, which ones that you can do. And they say, all right, this is how much time. Let us know which ones that you want to do, and they can just basically point you out into which ones you should do first compared to, like, you know, like how much time they might take. And then they just give you the booklet and point you in the direction to start it off, and then you just have fun.
Yeah. And it's just this awesome because you are exploring, you're seeing cool stuff. I don't know any spot. We're looking at all these people. It's definitely Casually Friday. Even on the Wednesday when we're filming this. It looks like it's probably always Casually Friday. It's a very progressive company.
Like they want their employees to be creative. So have fun, relax.
I don't know.
There was coffee spots all
All
over
over for the camp. I don't know anywhere else where someone could come out of their office and go, you know what? Should I take the stairs? Maybe the elevator? Or maybe the slide to the next level. This spot is awesome. Sadly, I think it's time to call it.
Yeah.
It's been epic though, Joy. It's been epic. All right. Epic here in Verona. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. Humpty Dumpty, did you come to work for Epic because they're a medical software company, so if you fall off the wall, everything will be okay now? All right, see you later, Humpty Dumpty. High five. Whoa, whoa, whoa.